Respected Chairman and Managing Director of Instrumentation Limited, Shri T. Ravi sir. Respected Radha Madam. Our customers from BS Controls, Russia, Mr. Mikhail Savin and Marina Kutushina, Lead Manager Purchase Department, Principal of Instrumentation School, Padmani Hebar Madam, Head of the Department, Officers, Representatives and Executives of Instrumentation Employees Union, Instrumentation Workers Union, and Instrumentation Employees, their family members, and teachers, parents, and my dear children. I welcome you all to the 77th Independence Day celebration in the country. India became independent on 15th August 1947. India had a recorded history going back to 4,000 years in the Indus Valley, right from Indus Valley civilization. However, Indian subcontinent was divided into various kingdoms, which was fighting with each other for expansion of their territories. East India Company, which was incorporated in 1600, came to Surat in India in 1608 for the purpose of trading, especially in spices, because it was used for preservation of their meat. They acquired exclusive rights from kings and kingdoms, small and big, to do the trade between Britain and India in an exclusive manner. Their relations with the kings and kingdoms were not always smooth. They realized that in order to have more control over their business, they need administrative control of the kingdoms also. In 1664, the British Parliament decided to give the company the official status of a royal charter. And this made East India Company a very powerful body, answerable only to the crown of the Britain. The company was allowed to have its own army, its own administration, and it also had greater power to make treaties and agreements with Indian rulers. By 1750s, the East India Company began intervening in the politics of the country. The company saw the rise of its fortunes and its transformation from a trading venture to a ruling enterprise. When one of its military officials defeated the Nawab of Bengal in 1757, the company became further powerful, and in 1773, the British Parliament passed a regulating act which gave the company more control over Indian affairs and increased its power. Finally, the rule of East India Company was brought to an end in 1858, when the first war of independence in 1857 broke out, and after the dissolution of East India Company, the British Crown took direct control of the country in 1858 and ruled India for 90 years up to 1947. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who we call as father of nation, returned back to India after practicing his profession of lawyer in South Africa in 1915, and he emerged as a prominent leader advocating non-violence resistance. Various movements were spearheaded by him, which included non-cooperation movement in 1920 to 22, the civil disobedience movement 1930 to 34, and Dandi March in 1930, in which he travelled along with large number of people for over 250 miles to the coast of Gujarat for making own salt to avoid taxes. Finally, the Quit India movement in 1942, which demanded immediate end to British rule, was the deciding movement and was suppressed by the Britain. But the World War II, which broke out, it resulted in economical breakdown of deepening of Great Britain, and it was difficult for them to maintain control over India. After negotiations, Mountbatten Plan was proposed for independence of the country, and on August 15, 1947, India became an independent nation. This occasion reminds us of the struggles and sacrifices made by our freedom fighters before the independence, and the sacrifices, supreme sacrifices made by our countrymen to safeguard the interests and borders of the country post-independence. We are lucky to have born in India, where we are enjoying freedom, and we are not aware of the problems that are associated with the domain of another country. Now, India became independent in 1947 and adopted Constitution in 1950, which is supposed to be one of the most exhaustive constitutions of any country, and it became a republic ensuring democratic rights and principles and fundamental rights to the citizens. Now, after independence, India had numerous challenges in form of poverty, communal rights, regional disparities, and our great leaders started working for a strong India with strong foundation of self-reliance, industrialization, and education. Significant developments in economy, technological advancements, and social reforms were made by those great leaders. The meticulous plan was to gain self-reliance in the field of technology, and Government of India has incorporated and established many government departments and organizations which are called Central Public Enterprises to ensure self-reliance of the country. One of such enterprises, which was opened in 1964 for attaining self-reliance in the field of control and instrumentation, was Instrumentation Limited. We started in 1964, and for the last 59 years, we are contributing to the nation's self-reliance by our own products in the field of control and instrumentation. Today, we are proud that we are supplying in India and abroad our made in India products with our own technology, and we are capable of customization as per the client requirements as and when required. All the employees of Instrumentation Limited, under the leadership of Chairman Sir, are contributing in the progress of the nation. Instrumentation Limited is a dividend-paying central public sector company, and we are proud to say that yesterday we have completed the process of paying dividend of rupees 3.51 crores to Government of India for the year 2021-22. Everybody is contributing to the progress of the company, and the best way to contribute to the nation today after independence is to work for our company and ensure decent profitability with decent customer delight. Here in our company, the core values are honesty, integrity, and moral values of highest order in all official dealings and at workplace. Hard, systematic, and focused working to achieve customers' delight, ensuring compliance to all Government of India orders and guidelines. Through these core values, we at IL reaffirm our commitment in creating a powerful, thriving, and sustainable Instrumentation Limited that has respect from all the stakeholders and contributing our small mite to the nation's development. ILP has been strictly following the guidelines of Government of India and Ministry of Heavy Industries in celebrating all functions under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in letter and spirit. Government of India, Ministry of Heavy Industries had approved the appointment of Chairman Sir, Shri T. Ravi Sir, in May 2023, and this has come as a blessing for Instrumentation Limited because such vision for the company is leading the company to higher levels of performance. And I, on behalf of all employees, thank CMD sir for handholding us and leading us. As a result of hard work of all employees and guidance of Chairman sir, the performance of the company in the first 4 years of the current financial year is satisfactory. Order booking has been 103% of the target. Payment collection has been 15% more than the target. And order booking is 20% more as compared to the same period last year. Turnover is 97% of its target and 83% more than that of last year. Payment collection is 101% of the target and 15% more than that of last year. The cash flow is positive for the period of 4 months, and company continues to finance all its expenses from cash collection without using the credit limits of the